G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here with another episode in our playthrough of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. We are here in the Candlekeep Inn. We've just equipped all of our party. We are all ready, raring and ready, fully set up, ready to go. Now the only thing we don't have is some decent healing potions. And we have a bit of gold there, so we're going to go through and really quickly run through the complete run of all of the little missions that you need to do here. In fact, first of all, I'm going to set up my party formations, my quick formations though. I like to use this one by default, but the narrow two-person formation, which we've used here, is my second option. I take this one here as my next one, which I rarely ever use, but these two I do use. This one is good for tight corridors, and then this one here, where everyone is supposed to follow in a line, works well for really narrow paths that you have to sort of get along. We'll see that one later. So let's just... I basically work my way fully around and then back again, and then sort of back around. So you'll see what I do. I'm going to speed up over a lot of this stuff because it's just a lot of walking, and these guys walk, they don't run. So we'll see how we go.
Hello there.
So this first combat is going to be insanely easy because it's easy enough when there's just one of you. There's 6 of us, so it's almost not... it doesn't matter what option I do here, he's going to attack us. And boom, he's dead. Turn that on because I forgot to. Okay, Imogen, is going to go through and loot this place. That's right, there's nothing in that one, I always forget. And we're going to get into this chest easily. Normally it's a little bit hard. It's only a dagger, but, we're good. So this text is a little bit different when you're in a party. Normally he asks you a question about what was going on. Let's talk to this guy. Okay, so that gives us the quest to get his potion. This is the book for Delia, or whatever her name is, back over here. We'll come back to her in a minute. Now we're going to come over here and buy some potions from this guy later. Actually, we don't get enough money to really buy more than the...
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
I think there's a limit to how many we can buy anyway. We don't get enough extra money here. I think we can only afford about 8, maybe. Oh no, we can afford a 9th one. There you go. Okay, so we're going to split these up. So let's do 3. Whoops. 3 and 3. So our frontline characters are the main ones who need these potions at the moment. I mean, everyone's going to have them eventually. This is... Okay, so anyone who's seen me play knows that I don't play clerics very often, and I mentioned this in the last episode. You really want to have a cleric or a druid in your party, because these potions... Was there the other potion here? Let me just quickly check. Yes. So, potion of healing. 9 points of health. 9 hit points is what it restores. Potion elixir of health. Cures poison, disease, and heals 10 hit points. Those two, they're pretty much it. They are the only heals that you will have throughout this entire game. I think there are a couple of special use one-off potions that heal more than that. But apart from that, you need to be using spells, or you go to the temple here and they will heal you for, X number of gold. And it's usually like 50 gold for a minor heal, for the minor heal, or cure light wounds, 100 gold for a cure medium wounds or whatever, and like 300 gold for a cure serious wounds. It's a lot of money. Not that you can't afford it later on, But particularly early game, if you don't have potions, you're going to be in trouble.
Hey,
Okay, so that combat's even easier now than it was previously. And in fact, a couple of times when I've played around with a party like this, we've almost killed him. That's how well we did at that battle. Okay, let's get in here and do this. Let's all just attack. For some reason, I've switched to my melee weapons. There we go. And let's raid this place. I think this is the only thing in here. Or is there something in this one as well? I know there's nothing in that one. I can never remember. There's nothing in that one. You'd think the number of times I've played this game, I would remember that. I remember everything else. Like, I picked this game up after not having touched it for a good 5 years or more, and I could remember every single step I had to do in this intro, in this prologue, to get through it.
our rules are very strict.
Okay, normally he wants you to go down into this room, into this building here, and do a combat tutorial, but because you're in a party, you don't do that combat tutorial. You're assumed you know what you're doing. And if we talk to this guy, we can get another potion for free.
These walls contain the world's...
You can raid these, I think it's that desk there, but if you get caught, you get attacked by the guards, so I don't want to do that. And we're doing better than normal at the moment, so we'll not push our luck. Again, this combat in here is going to be ridiculously easy.
I have a blade with your name on it.
Yep.
Something on your mind?
And that guy's dialogue is different now that you're in a party. Okay, so remember last episode when we picked up this bundle of quarrels? We need them in here. So when we talk to this guy, firstly we get permission to go and grab Hull's sword from over there. And then we ask him if he needs anything. He needs some crossbow bolts. And there we go, he gives us 10 gold. There's Hull's sword and the potion that Drebin wants. So back to Hull. Okay, we're going to come in here and talk to Imoen and the guy who's got the scroll.
Greetings, young one.
So he's usually around that area there somewhere. There you go, he's given us the scroll we need. Let's come back up around this way. Give the potion to Drebin. There we go, all done. Okay, back into the inn. So as we can see here, we've done everything except for Firebead's scroll. So we'll talk to him. He gives us protect from evil. Let's go and sell a few other little items we've picked up along the way. That, and that. Was there anything else that anyone else had that we can sell? Warhammer dagger, silver dagger. And that's it. And we don't have enough money to buy any more potions, so let's just give that potion to you. And let's go and talk to Gorion. So when we do this and talk to Gorion, the rest of our party will disappear. I will let this cinematic thing run, but I could just as easily skip over it, but I'll let it run for this time.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
Yep.
Listen carefully. If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's go, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I'll explain everything as soon as there is time. Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Run, child. Get out of here.
Especially cruel this morning. You awake with the realization that you have not been living some horrible dream. Ambushed, you saw Gorion cut down before your eyes, and even his powerful magic could not stop the onslaught. It was his wish that you flee, but that does not remove the feeling of helplessness that now overwhelms you. Hand over your ward, the armored fiend had said. He was after you and you alone, but why? If only Gorion had given some clue. But now you are alone and lost. Candlekeep is near, but you will find no quarter there. The readers pay for their serenity with rather draconian entry rules, and without Gorion's influence, their doors will remain closed. You will not last long on your own with your meager equipment. Perhaps you can get some help from the friends Gorion mentioned, the ones at the Friendly Arm.
Hey, it's me, Emmowen.
Okay, so we are going to let Emmowen join our party because she has a few potions that we would like to take off her. And I'm going to do this for some, but not all, of the NPCs in the game. So 3 more healing potions, potion of speed, which I never remember to use, and that wand, which we will give to Invoker. And now let's talk to Anoya and get her back in the party and get rid of Emmowen. And we're all good. Let Emmowen say her piece. Yep. And she'll be standing there forever. One for you, and one for you. And you can carry that potion for now. You're probably not going to use it, but there we go. Okay. Normally I'm a bit of a completionist and I would uncover everything on this map, but I know where all the stuff is and there's only a few things here that we really need to do. So, and I am sort of following a guide for this. I don't need it for a lot of the early chapters because I've done it so many times. But we're going to go through this fairly quickly. I mean, we're going to do all of the little sub-quests, or most of them, but I'm not going to uncover every little bit of map and kill off every little creature, because like there's a couple of diseased gibberlings over this way that I could go and kill off, but I'm not going to bother. There's so few experience in them, it's not worth it.
Montalon, you are so aggravating. 'Tis disturbing to my
Okay, so they've just given me a potion of healing, but I don't want them in my party, and frankly, they don't have enough stuff on them. I could steal a dagger from Xar and Montheron has got a short sword and a studded thing. Now, normally if you're playing without a party, you're just by yourself and you've got you and Emmeline by this point, yeah, bring them in your party, take them with you to the Friendly Arm Inn and then dump them there. But I don't even want them here at the moment, so I'm going to tell them to get lost. Okay, then we're going to come over here, follow the road. We're going to stop right before this tree here. Now, if you hold down Tab, it highlights things. And see the little blue there? That is a nice little diamond. A few more coins. And then we're going to come and talk to this guy. Oh, no, we get the wolf first. So this wolf, when you're playing just by yourself, can be troublesome for an early party. I'm actually surprised he got that close. Actually, really surprised he got that close. Let's talk to this guy. Normally, he's dead before he's gotten about here, that wolf. Come over here and we'll pick up all the stuff from the battle. You don't have to worry that the bad guys have hung around or anything like that. They're not going to be anywhere. I'm not going to take the leather armor because it's not worth it. The dagger probably isn't really worth it either, but I'm going to take it. Was there more up this way? No, just double checking that we haven't left anything. So there's not really much else on this map that's of any use, so we're getting out of here. Just checking there wasn't any other treasure there that we didn't take.
Oh there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
So Elminster sticking his nose in where it's not always wanted. Okay, again, I'm just going to follow the path. Enemy sighted. Where is it? Up here. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do that's a little bit different is I'm going to come over here to the east and I'm going to take on the ogre that's over here because this party will not have a problem with the ogre. We should be able to take him out very easily. He should be right about here somewhere. Oh no, maybe it's, I don't know, a little bit more to the east. There he, oh no, that's another gibberling. So this tactic that we're doing right here, and I'm going to mention this several times probably during this playthrough, is one of the reasons why ranged parties are so good. We managed, rather than getting attacked by 3 gibberlings, we got attacked by 1 gibberling 3 times. That's one of the advantages of playing range, because you can, as soon as you uncover an enemy, the game pauses like that, and you can then attack that one enemy and not worry that any of the others around them are going to attack you. If you charged in with a melee weapon, you'd undercover all of them. Now, in this case, there's only just this one ogre here, and I am going to cast. Oh, I haven't set up my spells. I'm going to cast Magic Missile. Just going to, because I forgot to do it, I'm going to set up Cure Light Wounds there, ready to go. Yeah, that's fine. The rest of us are just using our missile weapons. Now, any other party at the start of the game, that is a very hard fight. We took him down. He didn't even get to us. Normally, he gets to you and he'll get a swing off and someone will be almost killed or whatever. A, that's why I love range parties, and B, running your full own party. Like normally, I would have to go to the Friendly Arm Inn, get Khalid and Jahir in my party. I usually go north of the friendly army and get Argentus, the paladin, as well, and then come back here and do this. And you've got 5 members in your party then, because I get rid of Zara and Monthlauron. You've got 5 members in your party, and that is still a hard fight. Mostly because those guys aren't all that good at missile weapons, but you give them all missile weapons and you still have a hard fight here. All of my guys are decks of 18 or 19. They're all very good shots. They're all using good weapons. That was dead easy, and that's why I love ranged parties. Let's see, what is there another? Yep, and look at this. Just pick them off one by one. Even this, where we managed to move forward enough to get the second guy. It's still very easy because you're not charging into a group of multiple guys. When we come further on in the game and we go to the Zvar village or the Knoll stronghold, you can just see just how well this tactic of using missile weapons works, because you go into those areas and you barely get hit. So we're going to come over here. There is a nice little secret over here if you know what to look for. And right in here, here's another ring. We're going to give all of these items that need to be identified to our mage. Let's give that potion over to our cleric. Going to get her to identify this first. Ring of Princes, and we're going to give that back to our character. Give us a little bit more protection. I normally give all of the gems and stuff to my thief to carry. Actually, I don't always. I'm probably going to do a little bit different this time. Okay, let's get out of here. There's nothing else really all that important in this map. Well, there is. There's stuff down here, but when we head back down to Beregost, we'll do the stuff at the bottom part of that map. It's only just a few little items. Doesn't really matter what here. He doesn't really give you much useful information, that guy. Let's head into the friendly army. Yeah, I wasn't going to let that run all the time. Sometimes I'll do a complete run around the outside and then go in. I am going to come over to this place over here and get the other magical item that I want to get before we go any further. Another hidden one. See, there it is. Right there. And that... she doesn't have any more spells ready. After she's rested, that gives her more spells per day. First level spells, anyway. Okay, there's a minor quest in here, so we're going to quickly go in and talk to her.
Hello there.
Yes?
There we go. Come back out. Let's talk to these guys. Oh, let's get this next fight done. And there we go.
Hi, friend.
This guy's actually pretty easy for us as well. We'll lie to him. Candlekeep, never heard of it. He doesn't believe us. There we go. One dead mage. And then let's head into the inn. And,
Hey, friend.
Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
Not really all that useful, that information. Okay, this guy here we can talk to, Dawn. He's a new character in the enhanced edition. He's a half-orc fighter. He's got some guys he wants to kill. Khalid and Jahir are over here. We are going to briefly talk to them, and we're going to let them join our party, and then we're going to drop them, because if we don't, we can't ever talk to them again. We might want to. I don't know whether we really will or won't, but if I briefly talk to them, talk to Jahira anyway.
How long must we wait here? Things skirt to the south as we sit.
If we say, I'd rather choose my own future, they disappear and you never see them again. So I'll say that their company is welcome. I'll remove these two guys from the party.
Now what?
Pause. There's really nothing except for that potion, I think, that I want from these guys, and that potion. And that splint mail, actually, would be useful. So now I let my guys talk to me again and say, yep, I want you back. Let's remove these two. Interesting note, when you get those pairs, so Zvara and Montalron, Khalid and Jahir, and then eventually when you have Minsk and Dynahair, if you ask one of those people to move to leave your party, both will leave. You don't actually have to say, oh, Khalid, can you go? If I go done now, he'll leave anyway. Come, Khalid, we must depart for now, and he will leave the party as well. So yeah, that becomes interesting. So I'm going to give that armor to. Here we go. So a little bit better armored. You're not able to look at that yet, and we're going to give these scrolls to you. Although I think I don't want my sorceress using any spells that are close range, such as Burning Hands. So we are going to sell all of those. We're going to copy these scrolls because we want to get rid of them, although you can never seem to get rid of this one, although I may just dump it in a chest like this one over here. You seem to be able to loot this chest without any issues, so I might just do that right now. And then we'll call it an episode, actually. Oh, hang on. What I wanted to do, though, was... Is she too far away? Damn it, she is. Let him walk over there as well.
Please, seat yourselves whatever you wish.
I said you can come over there too. Okay, so you can give that scroll to her, and she will open this up. There we go, and she will dump that scroll in there. So we don't have to carry it around. We can come back and get it another time. And I think we will call it an episode here. Next episode, we'll do everything in here. We'll do the surrounds, and then we'll head back down and head to Baragos, probably. So thank you for joining me for this episode of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a like and share it with your friends. Be sure to subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest episodes, and I will see you for the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.